Welcome to Such the Reality. I'm Srishi Chaudhary and you're watching the Reality Rundown. In today's bulletin, we bring to you the latest news from the nation and beyond. Let's have a look. In a surprising move, banned militant outfit Ulfa I has endorsed the film Pratishruti, produced by Ratul Barua, which sheds light on the alarming rise of drug abuse among Assam's youth. In a public email message, Ulfa I emphasized the urgent need to combat the spread of drug addiction and illegal trafficking, highlighting the devastating impact it has on the society and future generations. The militant group condemned the destructive consequences of drug abuse on physical and mental health, as well as its role in tearing apart families and communities. Ulfa I's endorsement of Pratishruti underscores the gravity of the drug crisis gripping Assam and the importance of raising awareness to address this pressing issue. As the culmination of the three-phase campaign and voting process for 14 parliamentary seats in Assam, the Assam Police extends its heartfelt appreciation to the public for their cooperation, which has resulted in a remarkably peaceful electoral exercise without any instances necessitating repolling across the state. Highlighting the remarkable achievement of an impressive voter turnout of approximately 80%, Assam Director General of Police GP Singh took to X on Wednesday to comment the successful conclusion of the electoral process, emphasizing its significance for the state. Shivsagar MLA and People's Party President Akhil Gogoi recently visited the Bhuiyapara and Banbari ranges of Manas National Park. Following his overnight stay at the Musa Lodge within the park premises, Gogoi returned home today, offering insights into his wildlife excursion and upcoming political developments. Addressing the media after his Manas National Park visit, Gogoi made notable remarks on the political landscape of Assam. He began by asserting a significant shift in the state's political dynamics, notably predicting the departure of Badaruddin Ajmal, the MP and leader of the All India United Democratic Front, from Assam politics. Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha will campaign for BJP candidates in the Lok Sabha elections in West Bengal. An official informed this today. Around 14 Tripura BJP leaders, including State BJP President Rajiv Bhattacharjee, are engaged in election work in West Bengal. BJP Tripura State President Rajiv Bhattacharjee and Party General Secretary Amit Rakshit are deputed for Bolpur and Srirampur Lok Sabha constituency to oversee the party's election campaign. Security forces dealt a blow to the extortion racket run by the banned National Revolutionary Front of Manipur with the arrest of an active cadre in Imphal on May 7th. The apprehended rebel, identified as 33-year-old handsome James Singh alias Kumar, was nabbed from the Lumpville Rims Road near the Rims Gate. Singh's arrest followed a crackdown on the outfit's extortion activities in the Imphal area. Security personnel recovered a two-wheeler and a mobile phone from his possession. The NRFM cadre's modus operandi involved extorting money from various individuals and establishments in the state capital, spreading fear and intimidation. Manipur Naga Youth Organization claimed that the Department of Tribal Affairs and Hills and Horticulture Government of Manipur have been lying in state of limbo since the outbreak of ethnic clashes in the state of Manipur, as the minister in charge of these departments belonged to the Kuki community. The organization urged the government to appoint new ministers in charge of the same department. Addressing the media in a press conference held today at Manipur Press Club, its president said that the Tribal Affairs and Hills Department is the backbone for the tribals of the state to look after the welfare and responsibility of the tribals and hill area development of Manipur. Congress leader Sam Pitroda has stirred controversy by categorizing Indian residents based on their facial features. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has condemned this remark and is considering legal action against Pitroda. Singh criticized Pitroda's statement, describing it as racist and irresponsible. He expressed his disapproval, stating his intention to consult legal experts for potential legal recourse. Singh also accused the Congress party of employing a divide and rule policy. Pitroda's comments were part of an interview with the statement where he was trying to describe India's diversity. In Mysuru, Karnataka, the political landscape was charged as JDS workers mobilized in a protest rally calling for a comprehensive and unbiased investigation by the Special Investigation Team into the alleged obscene video case involving suspended party leaders Prajwal Revana and HD Revana. In a bid to galvanize support ahead of the upcoming elections, Sambit Patra, the Bharatiya Janata Party's candidate for the Puri Lok Sabha seat in Odisha, spearheaded a spirited roadshow in Banpur. The vibrant procession led by Patra traversed through the bustling streets, drawing enthusiastic crowds and fervent cheers from the supporters adorned in party colors. Amidst a backdrop of fluttering flags and resonant slogans, Patra engaged with the electorate, articulating his vision for the constituency and outlining his commitment to addressing key issues affecting the region. Olympic champion Neeraj Chopra has set the stage for his highly anticipated return to domestic competition by confirming his participation in the upcoming Federation Cup, slated to kick off on May 12th. This marks a pivotal moment for the javelin thrower as he prepares to showcase his prowess on home turf after a notable absence of 3 years from domestic tournaments. Thank you. For more updates, keep watching Such the Reality.